Hey, coffee lovers, welcome to the weekly coffee news podcast. I'm Anthony Kay, and this week we're diving into some big changes brewing in the coffee world. From Europe's new eco rule to a US coffee chain making a billion-dollar splash, we got quite a lot to sip on. So grab your favorite mug and let's get started. What's brewing a new rule to protect forests? Big news for your morning brew. Starting in 2026, every bag of coffee sold in Europe has to be deforestation free. That means companies need to prove their beans didn't come from land cleared after 2020. Using GPS data and audits sounds intense, right? This is great for the planet, but it's a tough grind for smaller farmers. Many don't have the tech or paperwork to show their land's history, which could lock them out of the EU market. That might mean pricier coffee for you or fewer options from places like Ethiopia. But on the flip side, you'll see more brands bragging about their eco-friendly sourcing. By the way, Eurocaps is a big. So, coffee fans, are you ready to pay a little bit more for your greener cup? Let's talk about that after we check out Europe's changing coffee tastes. Europeans seem to want more than just a jolt. Despite higher prices and inflation, Europe's coffee obsession isn't slowing down. People are splurging on premium specialty coffee. Think beans with stories like grown on a family farm in Guatemala or certified sustainable. Comes from the International Supermarket News. And it's not just France or Italy anymore. Places like Romania, Hungary, and Poland are jumping on the third wave coffee trend. For those new to the term, third wave coffee is like treating your beans like fine wine, small batches, unique flavors, and a focus on where they're grown. Picture this, a cozy cafe in Budapest serving a light roast Ethiopian with a blueberry notes. That's the vibe that's catching on. Even in spots where dark, bitter roasts used to rule. Why this matter? These trends could change what's in your cup. If you're a cafe owner, start checking your supplier's eco credentials. Now, to stay ahead of the 2026 rules, and if you're a coffee drinker, expect more labels highlighting sustainability and maybe a higher price tag. What's your take? Would you pay extra for guilt-free latte? While Europe's going green, over in the United States, one coffee chain betting big on cozy vibes and rapid growth. Let's talk about Black Rock Coffee Bar. Black Rock Coffee Bar just made waves with a blockbuster IPO, raising $294 million and hitting a valuation of $1.27 billion after shares jumped 33% on debut from Reuters and Bloomberg. That's a big deal for a chain with just 158 stores across 7 US states. Now, what makes Black Rock special? Unlike Starbucks drive-through empire, they're all about cozy lobby spaces. Think comfy seats and a community feel in most of their shops. Plus, their baristas are trained to make your coffee experience top-notch. They're growing fast too. Revenue shot up 24% in the first half of 2025. And the same store sales grew nearly 11% in Q2. Their goal is to hit 1,100 stores by 2035. But it's not all smooth sipping. Scaling to 1,000 stores is a tall order. Coffee prices are climbing due to bad weather and low global supplies, which could squeeze their margins. Plus, US tariffs on imported beans and equipment like espresso machines might jack up the cost. Then there's the competition. Starbucks, Dutch Brothers, and local cafes are all vying for your coffee dollar. Can Black Rock keep its cozy vibe while expanding like crazy? And if a recession hits, will people still keep splurging on premium coffee? Let us know your thoughts and why this matters. Black Rock's success shows investors are excited about coffee chains that prioritize experience just over scale. But their growth could ripple globally, putting more pressure on coffee supplies already strained by Europe's eco. If they ever expand into Europe, they'll need to adapt to those strict deforestation laws we just talked about. $1 billion coffee chain built on cozy vibes. That's one to watch, folks. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick sip of global news. In Ethiopia, coffee farmers are testing drought-resistant bean varieties to fight climate change. This could stabilize supply for Europe and beyond. keeping your favorite brews on the menu. This comes from Coffee Intelligence. It's a reminder that what happens on farms in Africa or Latin America hits your local cafe, whether you're in Paris or Portland. That's it for this week's coffee news. From Europe's eco push to BlackRock's big dreams, the coffee world is buzzing. But here's what to watch. Will Europe's deforestation rules jack up prices or spark a sustainability revolution? And can BlackRock scale its cozy vibe without losing its soul? What do you think? Will you pay more for eco-friendly coffee, or are you sticking with your local spot? Drop us a comment or wherever you listen. Next week, we'll dive into how climate change is shaking up coffee farms in Latin America. Don't miss it. Until then, keep sipping and stay caffeinated. I'm Anthony Kay, and this is the Weekly Coffee News. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Thank you.